What is going on, guys? My name is Chaotic and welcome back to another Grand Theft Auto 5 video. Now in today's video, I'm going to be sharing a few ideas and features with you guys that I think Rockstar should add into GTA Online to overall improve the gameplay experience. Okay, so jumping straight into things, the first feature which I would like to suggest and see in GTA Online would be an option to create your own livery. So as I'm sure you guys know, there's roughly 8 to 10 vehicles or so available in GTA Online right now which have the option to place a livery on them, but to be perfectly honest, I don't really like most of the liveries available, although I do like the liveries available for the custom faction donks, the Vapid Slam Van, and the Dinka Jester. But even so, I feel like a livery designer would be a really awesome feature, giving you the option to create your own custom livery for any vehicle in GTA Online. And with Rockstar's recent updates all surrounding Benny's original motorworks, I feel this feature would work really well at Benny's. Anyway, but moving on to my next suggestion, this being a feature which allows you to self-destruct Pegasus vehicles. Now, as I'm sure you guys know, the current problem with Pegasus vehicles in GTA Online is once you've had one delivered, you can't have another delivered until the current one has either been stolen, unused for a set amount of time, or blown up. And as I'm sure you guys know, if you want to have another Pegasus vehicle delivered to you, but your current one is either a distance away from you or on the other side of the map, there isn't really a lot that you can do. So that's exactly why a self-destruction option would come in handy, plus you can also use it against players who have stolen your Pegasus vehicle. Now, whilst on the topic of Pegasus vehicles, let's move on to the next problem associated to them, that being that you have to travel to the other side of the map just to pick them up. There are very few spawn locations where these Pegasus vehicles can be delivered to, and that's exactly why I feel as if there should be an option to have Merryweather or your mechanic deliver these vehicles to you at an extra cost. And another issue with Pegasus vehicles is the inability to sell them. We all rant and rave about this problem where we spent millions upon millions on these vehicles, but there is no option whatsoever to sell them back and purchase something else. Now, we all know the exact reason why Rockstar hasn't added a feature like this into GTA Online, and it all comes down to shark card sales, but I still think there should be an option in GTA Online, instead of selling them, to swap them for something else, either from the Warstock Cash and Carry website, the Boat Tease website, or the Elitist Travel website. Now, if an option like this was ever made available, I guess it would work very similar to how the buying and selling of properties work. You can't directly sell them, but you can swap them out for other properties, and of course upon doing so, their swapping value is considerably less than the original buying value. Now, without sounding like too much of a Call of Duty fan, the next option I would like to suggest and see in GTA Online would be kill cams. Now, I'm sure we've all been there where we're not entirely sure how we've lost a gun battle, or maybe we've been killed by surprise and we want to know exactly where we've been killed from. So that's why a simple feature like this one would be able to answer some of these unanswered questions which we have upon being killed. Now, I guess how this feature would work is once you're inside the wasted screen after being killed, just like you've got the option to enable passive mode or maybe start a team deathmatch, you'd have the option of view kill cam to see how the person who killed you did the job. So it wouldn't necessarily be a compulsory thing, but it would certainly give you the option to find out how the person killed you. Now, you may recall when GTA 5 was first released on the Xbox One and PlayStation 4, any DLC car that was previously released on the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 would now spawn in story mode. And occasionally when you're playing in GTA Online, you may see one or two of the older DLC cars spawning in free mode, but they shouldn't actually be there, they've only spawned due to a bug. Anyway, but the point which I'm trying to make is that all DLC cars should spawn naturally in GTA Online, so we'd have the option to find these cars in their spawn locations, steal them, and drive them around the map. Of course, there would be the limitation of not being able to sell these or take them down to the custom shop and customize, but even so, it would be a really cool feature if we can get a bigger variety of cars in free mode that spawn in and we can steal. But moving on to the final feature which I would like to share with you guys, this being the option to store weapons either in your vehicles or in your apartments. So right now in GTA Online, when you purchase weapons and ammo, it is all stored on your character. But I think it would be a really cool option if you could also store these items in your personal vehicles and apartments. Now, not only would this allow you to only carry around your preferred weapons, but it would also mean if you're near your personal vehicle or in your apartment, you can go back and swap out your weapons, maybe stock up on ammo if you're low. Now sure, the idea itself doesn't sound all that special or useful, but I'm sure with some tweaking it could become pretty cool. Well, there we go guys, those were all the ideas which I have to share with you guys in this video. I want to get your thoughts and feelings on these ideas, and if you guys have any more suggestions, go ahead and leave a comment on this video. It would also be greatly appreciated if you could also take a few seconds out of the day to click the like button, as it helps me out a lot. And if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, I'd recommend that you do, because I upload all the latest and the greatest Grand Theft Auto 5 content. So once again, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time.